everybody. Today we're going to continue through our immutable laws of real estate. We're on laws number 20 and 21. We're nearing the end of these, so if you missed some of these videos, you can go back and listen to them. I am doing these videos because I believe in these laws that Wayne Frederick came up with wholeheartedly. I put them in my listing packet for sellers to read. They're just so stinking true that I love them. So, all right, law number 20. Now this one, I'm not as convicted on it, but we'll go over it anyway. It's called showings. You don't lose buyers in the negotiation, you lose them in the showings. So the way I interpret that is, first of all, how well your house shows is very, very important. One thing I've learned as a real estate agent is that clean doesn't mean the same thing to everybody. Like, I'll tell and help someone clean their home, and then a week later I come in the house to show it and it's not clean anymore. But the thing is, the seller thinks it's clean. Their interpretation of clean, their past experiences, whatever it is not the same definition as mine. But that's kind of beside the point. But negotiations are lost in the showing. So if someone sees your house and they love your house and they want to put an offer on your house, there's probably a price point that they've said, okay, we're not going to go over this amount no matter what. They're probably offering less than that, but they're not going over this amount. So if you're negotiating and y'all don't come up to an agreement, it's probably not necessarily the negotiation. We just didn't come to terms. They love the house, it showed well enough to put an offer in. Maybe you're overpriced a little bit, in the buyer's eyes, but it's important to keep your house show ready. Okay, get that thing ready to go, make sure it shows good. Law number 20. This one is very true, and this one coincides, kind of works in cahoots with another one that we talked about, but it's called fluidity. The marketplace is fluid. It's always shifting. And here's where I think a lot of listing agents screw things up. They list your house, it comped out for this, the seller agrees, the agent agrees, and then they never look at it again. Well, homes are constantly being sold, homes are constantly coming on the market, homes are constantly expiring. So you got to keep an eye on that thing, or on the price of that house, your house. So constantly be pulling comps, like weekly, bi-weekly. Whenever I give my seller updates every week, either Monday or Friday, I'm usually pulling comps again on their house to see what happened. If a house down the street that's almost identical to one I have listed comes up for sale that's $10,000 cheaper and maybe a little bit nicer or whatever, that hurts us. It's fluid. Your price is fluid. If your home is not selling, there's a reason why it's not selling. It's your agent's responsibility to find out that reason. The hard part from an agent's perspective is sometimes it's almost impossible to predict why a house isn't selling, or not why it isn't beforehand, like before you list it. Sometimes you got to list it, then get some feedback, some data for a month or whatever, and then you got to readjust. So realize that it's fluid. You're not just listing it for a price and bam, you're going to keep it on that price for 6 months, a year, because other homes are coming up, expiring, whatever. So anyway, there's 2 of our real estate laws. I hope these are helping you. I hope these, if you're thinking about listing your home, even if you're buying a home, give you something to think about, how the marketplace works, how buying and selling homes work from an agent perspective. If you need help, if you have any questions, if you want to talk about selling your home, if you want to talk about buying your home, if you're here in Mustang, Yukon area, the metro area, give me a call and I'd love to talk to you.